Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and let's go over what are we up to, where are we going, where are we heading. It is so exciting to see what we're about to really kick off, right? So there's a massive storm coming your way, and the XRP army, the XRP train, the XRP shuttle, we're getting ready to take off. So the sentiment, the data, the analytics, the charts that I'm about to show you today, they're all screaming one thing, and that is bullish. Very bullish news coming up. But, we kick off with, you today talking about, the XRP surge and what is happening, 80% in one day. And then, obviously we went to 110 and then we dropped off a little bit. And it's always going to happen, right? And I'm going to show you some indicators today, which you're going to be like, wow, yeah, it really did go out of, the Bollinger Bands and all them. So very cool, very exciting. But, the sentiment is very strong out there. This new South Korea partnership with GME Remittance, through the SBI Ripple Asia, it is huge. It's made a massive impact as soon as it came out. It was instant, right? Now we got Jeremy Hogan here. He's gone a big gangster, and he's really put it out there. Go check out his latest tweet. Against Gary Gensler. He's really gone at it. And he's really asking, Ethereum security or not. It's been a very big talking point, and there's a lot of momentum at the moment shifting towards that potentially after XRP, the SEC will go after Ethereum. So, and especially Ethereum 2.0. We're keeping a very close eye on that, on what it means and how it's going to go. But very interesting and quite an aggressive tweet that came out from Jeremy Hogan. Now, the SEC chairman's latest crypto move will hurt American innovation, says Patrick McHenry. So today, the top Patrick McHenry says that Gary Gensler's intentions to have more control over crypto ecosystem were a blatant power grab that will hurt Americans' innovation. So we know that the SEC is trying to get as much of the pie as possible. They want to be in control. They want to be the ones making the rules. They want to be the ones going after people. And I don't think it's something that they're going to achieve. And there's a lot of momentum at the moment in America for this not to happen. And I certainly am one of those people that I hope it doesn't happen, because they've proven time and time again that they go after things. And, yes, the XRP case is weak. It was always weak from the start, and it's been dragging out. And so from my point of view, I share their sentiment around this, and let's see how this all continues and unfolds. Now, I like what XRP only has said here. The XRP predict a top near 18th to 20th of April of $10 to $13. Very interesting. Yesterday I did mention my crazy theory around, the case settling around mid-September. And there's certainly this kind of news, this kind of momentum has really taken off, right? There's been quite a few people now talking about this happening. And yet again, we see someone else talking about a $10 to $13 XRP by the middle of September. Very interesting, right? 18 to 20 September. We'll keep an eye out, XRP only. We'll keep an eye out. Now, I love this, right? So the Internet of Value, so the Interledger, Ripple, XRP, and the Xspring. Very nice from, just showcasing here what Internet of Value means and how this can, really change things and spice things up as we move forward into, the end of 2021, 2022, and beyond. So very exciting, very exciting, and we'll definitely be keeping an eye out on Flare, how the entire ecosystem is going to go, and what are the upcoming partnerships, the upcoming news to come out of Ripple. But I think once the SEC case settles, you're going to see a lot of big major corporations, which right now are keeping hush. They're going to start to tell the world that they're using Ripple's XRP technology. Now, when we look at the upcoming outstanding events and what is happening at the moment between the case, August 16, Ripple's response to the SEC emergency motion for a discovery conference. August 17, the SEC's response to Ripple's motion for a discovery conference regarding the SEC's improper assertion of the deliberative process privilege. August 31, a fact discovery deadline. October 15, expert discovery deadline. And then we are waiting for decisions regarding the following: whether the court will hold a telephone conference to discuss the discovery disputes regarding the deliberative process privilege and the Slack communication, the motion to intervene, the SEC motion to strike Ripple's lack of due process and fair notice, the individual defendant's motion to dismiss the SEC's First Amendment complaint, and then no argument dates have been set regarding the motion to intervene, the motions to dismiss, or the motion to strike. So big thing coming up. We've got 2 coming up in August. 3 coming up in August, and then we've got an October one. I think this is all going to be set, done, and forget by the time we get to September. But let's move on. At the moment, let's have a look at some of the indicators and what they can tell us. Okay, so as we begin to look at the charts and what's been going on and what's happening, right? So we've seen quite a nice price movement happen. We went to $1.10 and then we sort of retraced a little bit. We've got Bitcoin now above 46,000. We've got Ethereum at 3,220. And we've got XRP at $1.04 at the time of making this. And so from a daily chart, we are still outside of the Bollinger Bands. It is screaming at the moment. It's so good. The MACD, the gap is so big. The RSI is into the overbought. But check this out. Check out on the hourly what's going on. So just in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but the last 6 hours, it's shot outside of the Bollinger Band again. MACD on the massive bullish signal, and RSI almost into the overbought. When we look at the 4 hour, it's looking a little bit different. Like we're almost at the top of the Bollinger Band. The RSI, the MACD has gone back into bullish, and the RSI is in the overbought. 12 hour, again, we're outside of the Bollinger Band, and we're screaming at the moment. So for me, I think we're starting to see the kickoff of another massive price rise and a price spike. All indicators at the moment are pointing towards that. And I think that makes it very, very exciting for me about where we're going, where it's at, and how we're going to get there. So very, very cool to see from an indicator point of view just how strong the market is becoming. And, Bitcoin back up into the 46,000, almost 2% up for the day. I think it's good. We're going to see some very, very nice price action coming up based on the indicators, right? But let's have a look at some drawings and what picture they tell us. Okay, so from a price action point of view, from a charts point of view, we kick off with this one today. So where we are right now and where we are going. So we're going towards, this kind of formation, and we're going to be in this tunnel, which will take us towards that 335. So from here, we can definitely expect, 235, maybe even 250% rise from where we are right now. Now, as we look at it from a different scenario, we could be playing around the $1.10. So for a little bit more, and then eventually we will see this, right? So we're going to see a spike towards 140, maybe a retrace. Here again, we're going to see maybe go up towards 2, come back down a couple of times, and then continue up 240, maybe touch down to 2 from there, and then continue our way up towards 330 and beyond. So this scenario could well play out based on the resistance levels that are currently that has major support at those levels. But once we break away from 220, we will be in, I think we will be at 330 before you know it. The momentum will really, really kick in. And also, when we look at XRP versus Bitcoin dominance, and we look here, we're we've got so much more to go compared to what we've had in the past. It's going to be legendary, absolutely legendary. From here, where do we go? We go 120, right? So that's really the next stop, 120 to 130, and we'll see how we handle that particular resistance point. And then from there, the next big one is $1.85. So that one there will be very, very important. And we'll be with that one there, we'll keep an eye out on just how much resistance we find at that one. So 165, 181, they're the majors. They're the next step after the 120. And we'll keep a very, very close eye on just how well we do when we get there, right? It's not a straight arrow. It's never going to be a straight arrow. Things cannot go up vertically. You know it. I know it. And so be smart about it. Don't chase green candles. But yeah, I mean, like where we are right now, where the indicators are pointing to, it's pointing that we're going to be moving very, very fast. So, please do your homework. As always, make sure that you're doing plenty of homework. Make sure that you're reading up. Make sure that you got all the alarm bells on when it comes to Twitter. Get your information from multiple sources. Don't just rely on one piece of source, because at the end of the day, that one piece of source is only based on their opinion. And that's what makes it very, very difficult, right? So over the weekend, don't waste your weekends on Netflix. Make sure you are studying, upskilling, getting better, and getting more knowledge about the portfolio that you hold. It will pay absolutely huge dividends for you in the years and the months to come. I really, really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you learned something new today, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thank you, and I look forward to see you on the next one.